Okay, so hoping this works, and I'm not using OBS now. I'm using what I use, which is called a Camtasia recorder. It only records one at a time, so this might not be what you want. But this is OBS right here. So this looks really annoying, but this is what I have at the minute. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and you should automatically have a scene 1. Now in your sources, you'll right click and you can see this add button. You can add any of these. A window capture is something like this. Oh, it's like Google or something. So, just so I have a little bit of proof. Hold on. Proof, sorry. Let's go to window capture and oh no, create new and name it whatever you want. So I'm gonna name this one Google and click OK. Now you'll see this, and this is everything I have open. So let's just put it on this one and click OK. So now this is what we see. You can change the size here if you want, and you can do this, but I recommend you can just use an editor software to put it to the size you want. And as you can see, I could click start streaming or recording, and it would record this or stream that, depends on what you want. So that's how you can record a certain screen. I'm gonna go open a game now, and I'm gonna go Minecraft. It's just the fastest one to open, and we can wait. Um, and then you'll see this. So go wait till it opens, and you can do the same thing. We'll just get this ready. So you can do this, and go to window capture. Click OK, and wait for it to open. We should have it somewhere soon. Okay, let's do this. Let's add this again. Window capture. Okay, and Minecraft one, and then you'll see whatever game it is. And there you go. And click OK. And that did not work. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's get rid of both of these real quick. That might be the reason. Okay, so add window capture. Okay, and we'll do Minecraft 1.8.9. Okay, I do not know why it's doing that, so we're gonna go and use a different one because I'm not very good with the software, but I'm sure being able to just use one of these is pretty good. So we're gonna go to game capture instead. This might be the reason. Yes, there you go. And this is how you can record any thing in full screen. So I'm gonna put this in full screen, F11, and it's now full screen, and you'll just see a black square. So I'm gonna tab out of that and go to OBS, cancel, and delete. Go to ads, game capture, okay, and any, and then for scaling, you can whatever you want to do with these, and yeah, okay, right. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna get to the main parts. I'm sure you can figure out what most of these do. I'll just explain them. So let's go up here so I can see them all. So you have your audio input capture and your output capture. Your input, I would assume, is your mic or your like game audio, and the same thing with this one. Enabling both of them would know. Let's just do this one. Ah, yes, okay. So this would be what I hear. So I could do this, and we get to input, and this would be my mic. So here we see this. Now because this is my mic, I would click OK, and there you go. I've got my mic and my thing, so you can hear everything. Now we should properties maybe. No, okay. Oh yes, it's these two. Okay, so if you scroll down, you'll see these two. If I play this, you won't hear this. Oh, whoops! Just open Minecraft. Okay, OBS, and you'll see this as it's playing. Now, closer that I get to my mic, is the farther away it gets. So you can see these two. So that's how the audio and mic work. So your input is your mic, I would assume, and your output is your whatever game you're recording or whatever. So, and if you do more, You can go to add again. Browser source I've never used, but I don't think it would be necessary. And display capture is this, so you can record your whole screen. It might be a bit laggy depending on I don't know, just depends, I guess. But it's kind of odd seeing all this. But it records this obviously, and you can see whatever, and that's what display capture is. I've used it a couple of times, and you go to add again, and your game capture will be like your full screen applications, and image is I guess an image. So you click browse, go to wherever you have some of your pictures. As for example, I'm going to go to Strife. Here we go, and click OK. And this is my profile picture, so you can just kind of put it wherever you want. You can put it like this, and it could also be used for your like webcam recorder or whatever. So that's that, and then we're going to delete that and go add again. And your image slideshow is exactly the same, but you have multiple pictures. So you can have transition, fade, swipe, slide, whatever. I have mine on fade. And image files. You click the plus sign and go to add files, and you want to go to wherever these pictures are. And we'll see I've got one there, so we'll do that. We'll add another one, and we'll just do, I don't know, this for example, and click OK, and then it should fade, although I don't know if it will because there you go, as you can see it kind of fades. So that's how your image slideshow would work, pretty straightforward. And you can have a scene, which again I've never used, but I'm sure I can figure it out in just a second, or not. Actually, I think that would connect to your scene, which I think it would just add another one. And I'm going to go into scenes just for a second, click add, and you can name it. So let's just say you want to record Minecraft one day. You could name that Minecraft, and then you would have all your, whatever you want to add here, you'd have it on Minecraft, and you can do more. And you just click on it, and boom, done. So, let's do another one, and let's go to, video capture device. Now this would be if you were trying to record your Xbox, PlayStation, or something that isn't a PC. And as you can see, mine has a webcam. So yes, I don't really want to show my face, so it's obviously going to be blurred out. But that is my webcam right there. And so you can change this. Let's just say you had an Elgato or Elgato, however you want to pronounce it. That's what that would be. There you go. And then there should be just a couple more left. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to bring this OBS up here so we can get this. This one, text free type 2. Okay. Can we not type it? It's just not gonna work. Oh, my mouse is don't know. Oh, and not responding. Nice. We'll have to wait for that for a second. Everything just started closing. Okay. So I guess I'll be back because my OBS just isn't responding now. So I'll be back in a second. I also wanted to go over this issue that you might have. It's this bit where it says 64. If you're running on a Windows 32, you want to install 32-bit. And if this message does come up, don't go cancel, try again. Just click continue, and it will open as usual. Nothing else will change. And it does have an autosave, as you can see. Let's get rid of this. Here we go. And then this is everything here for now. And then you can go to your settings, which is where all the main stuff happens. So let's go to your general. There you go. And you can do whatever you want with these. These are my settings, so you can copy these if you want. And for your stream, let's say you were going through Twitch, you'd have to have a Twitch account, or etc. You can have any of these, and you would have to have your stream key, which you could find on the website. Since that isn't today's tutorial, I'm not going to do that. Let's go to output. This will be where, like, your recording path. So this is where it will save your live streams and your recordings. This is where this is where it will save. And currently mine's on this. You can do any of these, but if you want yours like good quality, You can do from 128 to 256. I have mine on 160 because it's just perfect for me. And yeah, you can pick any of these. MP4 I do recommend. I just haven't recorded this in a while, so it was on FLV. So there you go, and click apply. And your audio, which is everything here. So let's say it's just your mic. You could do enable to push. So whenever you want to talk, you have to push a certain button. And this is your delay. So when you press it, it has this many milliseconds delay. So it's just an instant, no delay at all. Which I don't have this. I have mine automatically speaking. And you can go to your video, which is where the main part comes in. Now, you depending on your monitor size and what quality you want your video. So let's say you want it on 720p, you change this. Let's just get rid of that. You'd go 1280 by 720. And if you're wanting 1080, you do 1920 by 1080. Sorry, 1080. There we go. And your FPS value, which you can have yours on 30, or you put it on 10 if you want, but your video will be really bad. But if you have an okay computer, you can put it on 60. If you have a really good computer, 60. But if you find out that it's lagging during recording, you might want to put it to 30. And if it doesn't look right and it's still a bit laggy, you can put it up to 48 and 59.94. And if it's still going from there, you can change what to one of these two. There we go. And then this will put it to 30 and it will look at 30 FPS. And this is your customizer thing. So this is like your, your FPS counter, I guess. You can put that on 60. You can put this on 10, I guess, if you want. I'm not exactly sure how this exactly works, but I've never used this one. But this, if it is still lagging, you might want to use this one and maybe look it up. Since I've never used this one before. I usually use this one 60. And these three, sorry. So you can see this. It says fastest, but blurry is scaling. So I don't really use this one. I use this one because it's just the easiest. You can have it on whatever one you want. I put mine in the middle so it doesn't look too like I'm trying to force my computer to run in 60 FPS and make it look amazing. And hotkeys. This is where everything you want to do is. So let's say you want to start streaming. You can put that to F1 just by tapping the key. That's it. Gone. You can put clear. But since I don't really use OBS. This is what I have mine is just none. But you can go through this and it's pretty straightforward. Just press the key, just left click it, and then press whatever key you want, like 1 for example. And then you go to advanced. And this is where a lot of it comes in as well. So you can copy my settings if you want good like recording. Also, you might want to go to whatever. So OpenGL is I would most likely go for Direct 3D11 or whatever version of it that you have, I guess it would say. Now this bit is like overwrite if file exists. I've never had that on because it's never had to happen. And replay buffer file name prefix is just replay, so it'll be like sometimes if something's like, mostly this bit's only used for streaming. And your stream delay can be enabled. If you're gonna stream, I don't, so I have this disabled. You would have this, and you shouldn't put it at 0 because most likely your stream will be delayed more than it should be. So 20 is kind of the lowest that I would go if you want, and then that's it. Just click apply, and then that is everything in your settings. Now for the main part would be, I don't know, let's just go to this bit and let's go to window capture and click OK, and we're gonna find one. Let's go to, I need to open Google real quick and then click this. Oh, it's not working. Hold on. Window capture. Okay. There we go. And then click this one. So I can click OK, and I'm going to start recording. Actually, I'm going to change where this is so I can. So browse. I'm going to stick it on desktop. Select folder and just it's MP4. Apply. OK. So now I'm going to start recording. And now I'm recording twice. So we're just going to, I don't know, just going to open like a few tabs, whatever that was. Don't know what just happened. We're just going to open. We're going to go to my Twitter. Probably not a good idea, so I'll block out anything that isn't appropriate, I guess. but this is gonna lag very hard because I'm recording twice. And it's not looking too bad at the minute. There we go. So, you know, you can have whatever you want here. And, you know, you just record, you know, whatever. So, this is what I've got at the minute. I don't really have anything in the background, so I'm just going to play a bit of this. Just so I can prove that it records my voice and stuff in the background. So, yeah. This is basically my proof right here, I guess. Recording, and now I'm recording twice. So we're just gonna, I don't know, just gonna open like a few tabs, whatever that was. Don't know what just happened. We're just gonna open. We're gonna go to my Twitter. Probably not a good idea, so I'll block out anything that isn't appropriate, I guess. But this is gonna lag very hard because I'm recording twice. And it's not looking too bad at the minute. There we go. So, you know, you can have whatever you want here. And, you know, you just record, you know, whatever. So, this is what I've got at the minute. I don't really have anything in the background, so I'm just going to play a bit of this. Just so I can prove that it records my voice and stuff in the background. So, yeah, this is basically my proof right here, I guess.